Hey guys, it's Annie, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you loads of different spreads that you guys can use as students for Back to School 2021. I've got lots of different options and everything you can think of that you would need to organise during the new school year. So I've got something for everyone. And without further ado, be sure to like, subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell for more bullet journaling, wellness and inspirational content from me. And let's get right to planning. So hey guys, as you can see, the first spread I'm going to be showing you today is going to be a term or semester overview, depending on where you live. In the UK, we call it term, so that's what I put on the spread, just because that's what I call it. But whatever you want to put, just the kind of semester or term overview for the coming few months. So you can include any important dates you have, such as exams or assignment due dates, or even birthdays or holidays, when school holidays come, anything that you need to remember and important dates during the school term, then you can just write those in there. I kept it nice and simple so you guys can adapt it to your needs, but that is that spread. Next, on the right hand side, I'm doing a timetable for the year. This isn't my actual timetable. When I filmed this video, I hadn't actually had my timetable yet. I hadn't gone back to school when I filmed it. But today was my first day and I got my timetable, which is great. So I will be replicating this spread in my bullet journal so I can have my timetable in there, just because I wanted to film this video and get it up for you guys as soon as possible. So for the timetable, I kind of just drew a pretty simple grid. I did 5 by 5 boxes for each day of the week, and then I just kind of did it so that, for example, they'd have 5 lessons in a day, or 5 periods or classes a day, but obviously you can adapt it to how many you have. I have 6. But on the page 5 fit better, but you can adapt it, as I said, to whatever classes you have. And then on the bottom I did a little key and then just colored in those boxes with the colors that link to the subject that you have in that time, I guess. That doesn't really make sense, but it's more simple than I'm explaining it. But you know what I mean. So now I'm doing 2 spreads. The one on the left page is going to be a master to-do list. I kept this spread pretty blank and pretty simple so you guys can fill it in and have as much space as possible for your planning, and you can adapt it to however you like. But I kept it nice and simple. I just wrote the title at the top and then left loads and loads of blank space for any tasks you can think of, and kind of like a brain dump page, and for any ongoing tasks that you would have during the school year. And then on the right page, I did a grade tracker. And I've been trying to track my grades in a really efficient way for the last couple of years, and it really hasn't been working. So I decided to create this spread, and I think it's going to help me so much. So I'll explain what is on the graph. I did one kind of small graph per subject. I have more than 5 subjects, but I just did specific ones. And obviously you can make this into a double spread, depending on how many courses or classes you have. But obviously I have more than this. I just did this for an example. So the first thing you would write is the name of the assignment or exam or test, quiz, whatever it is, just the name. And then the content that it covered, so whether it's unit 1, 2 and 3 or units 4 to 5, I don't know, just whatever it was. Then for the percent, this you can either put the weight here, because or you can just put the percentage mark you got. So instead of the raw mark, you can just put the percentage out of like 100, obviously. But because we don't have weights in my school, because I'm not in university yet, I could just put the percentage mark there. And then for the grade, I would just write down the grade I get, and then on the last column, I can put the expected grade I was like aiming to get, or the expected grade that my teachers put at the beginning of the year, for example, or you can change this up to however you want, but that's just what I'm going to put there. And then I duplicated that exact same table for every subject. So now moving on to the final spread of this back to school setup. The spread I'm doing currently is, I just thought I'd include a really fun one, and you can kind of change this out to however you like, but I decided to include a what's in my pencil case spread, where I can doodle all of the different pens, pencils and other stationery supplies that I keep in my pencil case, just because I thought it'd be really cute. You could switch this up, maybe do a back to school playlist, or do loads of other cute doodles that you think link to back to school, and just a nice fun spread to have in your bullet journal. So I have things like a calculator, post-it notes, pencil, fountain pen, highlighter, paper clips, loads of different things that I just keep in my pencil case. This isn't everything, just the things that looked cute on a drawing and the things that I could draw, and just things that fit on the page. I didn't include every single thing I had, because otherwise this spread would be quite boring, to be honest. But yeah, I've got loads of cute stuff. And the spread that I'm going to do on the right page is just a really simple spread where I can track my morning and evening routines, because it's really important to have a solid routine, especially going into the back to school season, as you'll probably be busier than before. So it's important to be more organized. I have a whole episode on how to prepare for the new school year over on my podcast. I think it is episode 13, so the latest one. Be sure to check that out if you're thinking about how to be organized for the new school year, because that episode is really great and it explains it all. So now we are going straight into the final flip through of all of the spreads I created today. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way through, and I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, be sure to like, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell for more bullet journaling, wellness, and inspirational content from me. And I will see you next time. Bye guys!